David Norris, on the day of your retirement. Now, strangely, this is the second time that I've interviewed you. First time was the worst thing I've ever done for this football club. Because like everybody else, I was awestruck by your presence, as everybody is whenever they meet you. I think it's the eyes. It's the eyes that do it. And I have to tell you as well, just a personal thing. So I called you the David Norris all last season, because when I turned up to do like a pre-season friendly, because you only turn up for the late ones.
Yeah, that's right.
And I was there, and I sat there, and I looked at the team sheet and went, is that the David Norris? And so I think everyone sat next to me just sort of went, yeah, I think it's James. Just went, yeah, it is. And that's where it came from all season.
Way.
It's stuck.
Brilliant.
And then I had to change it this year. I wasn't allowed to do that anymore. I started calling you Sir David Norris, because that's what 𝗕𝗹𝗪𝙂 calls you.
Yeah.
And so
that's stuck. Yeah,
that's stuck.
yeah. No,
it's amazing.
Brilliant.
So, now the more sort of professional retirement bit of the interview. It's been a very tough season for a lot of reasons. But one of my favourite performances of yours was away at Macclesfield, where you just really sort of relished the battle there in midfield. And it was really important that you won those, as you have done sort of throughout your entire career.
Yeah, I think it's a characteristic of this club as well, against the bigger teams. Over the last 4 or 5 years I've been here, we've always stepped up, we've always relished that challenge. And yeah, I love that game, you know, under pressure, back to the wall, tackles, clearances, trying to make counter-attacks, and that was pretty much, you know, my game in my career was, you know, breaking forward, trying to nick goals, trying to be involved in the game as well as the tackling. But yeah, I think, you know, individual games, I mean, I couldn't pick this bit. I've been here for so long now, but I'm just, you know, I'm so happy with everything and how it's gone for me. And you know, when you finish the professional game, it was tough for me, and I can't thank the fans, the players, the change room especially, and obviously all the staff, for allowing me to continue my career and enjoying it as much as I have.
So this season you've had lots of willing runners around you, to the likes of Christian Sloan, Charlie Bailey, Brad, Nick Evangelinos. Has that made it easier for you to continue?
Yeah, possibly. I mean, I still like to run. Yeah, it's still like a key characteristic of my game. So I think, you know, that is, I've never been one to, you know, as you finish and you start just getting it and playing, I've always wanted to run forward. And I think it's helped with, I've been able to have breathers, either lads looking after me from behind or the people doing the runs like your Brads and your Sloanies. So yeah, it probably has helped, but like I say, it's still a big thing I've enjoyed.
So looking back on your career, the one thing that I'm the most impressed by is that you're so fondly remembered at every club that you've ever been at. So like earlier this season, you were invited down to Portsmouth? Plymouth, sorry.
Yeah.
Plymouth against Ipswich,
yeah.
2 of your former clubs.
Yeah.
It's just amazing that you have such support out there. Like this morning, we were just getting inundated with the amount of tweets and well wishes for your final day.
Yeah, to be honest, that's absolutely overwhelmed me. You know, like when I've been driving along, or if I, you know, and I'm thinking about my career and stuff. Like you say, the football takes care of itself, and I've really enjoyed it. I've been very lucky, and it's been great. But the way people think of me now, it means so much to me. Like you say, some of the things people say, how happy I made them. Just that sort of thing means a lot to me now. Wow.
I'm not going to be able to let you go without talking about your performance today. I put a video out of your goals just this morning, and with all of the ones that you've sent me, and with all the ones from this season, and there's now 3 more that I need to add on to the end of it.
Yeah.
So you scored a hat-trick on your final game.
Yeah.
I don't think that's happened many times in the history of football, I can't imagine.
No, you wouldn't have thought so, no. But what a way for me to go. You know, before the game, and you visualise it, and I was thinking, if I got a hat-trick today, even just to score, I wanted 1 more goal, I would have been buzzing. But to get a hat-trick, I was thinking the other way as well. Imagine if I get sent off in my last game, but to get a hat-trick in my last game, you know, with this group, you know, it's perfect for me, and like I say, it means so much.
It was a crazy game here today. Goalkeeper gets injured in the 2nd minute, and then after that, we've got Sam Bailey in goal doing a superb job.
Yeah.
And then a changing cast of characters around you. That's sort of how it's been at Lancaster for a while. Just everybody pitches in and gets on with it, and all of a sudden we're back to 3-3, and nobody quite understands how, except for you popping up at the back stick.
Yeah. Again, I feel like it's just a characteristic of this club, and the togetherness we've had. The change room's been brilliant. The change room's carried, you know, in difficult times, you know, with 3 subs and game after game and lots of injuries and, you know, players playing in different positions all the time. I think, you know, we've done as well as we could have at times. And today was just typified that as well. Sam having to go and goal, lads having to play out of position, digging in, trying to give ourselves a chance to the last minute, you know, even though we were right under the cosh. And then you see at the end with the fans, you know, how close the fans are to the players. You know, it's great to see, and I don't know if you get that at many clubs like we have at ours.
Have to ask you then, what comes next?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, my plan was, obviously the recovery was getting harder. With my PT, I'm trying to do demonstrations on Mondays and Tuesdays, and I'm in bits. I still feel good on the pitch. I feel fine. It's more the recovery, but then also I've got family and kids. Maybe I need to spend a little bit more time with them, do a little bit more with them as they're growing up, and my business as well. Maybe just need to you know, put a bit more into that. So if I can do all that in the next 3 months, I'll see you in August.
There's still hope. Thank you ever so much, David, and thank you for everything you've done for the club.
Yeah, and thank everyone. Thank the players especially, that change room, the staff over the years, everybody. Sarah, you know, my sponsor for the years. Everyone's been different class to me, and I've loved it and enjoyed it, and I'm so grateful that I've been able to carry on this long. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, mate.